Off, and it's only 4 minutes to the customer. I like this order. All right, we just took an Uber Eats order for $10.41 to go 6.3 miles, but 4.5 of the miles is just to get to McDonald's, and then it's not far from there as far as like to the customer. So yeah. Oh, and there was a 62 cents of hidden tip on that last order. Remember I said it was $7 for 2.7 miles, but when I hit confirm, I had made $7.62. So, okay, cool, whatever. Oh boy, I ran into another Dasher when I was in there, and he was like, I'm telling you, he's like, if your order is ready before mine, it's just one of those days. And I was like, oh no. And so the guy, he's like, are you here for so-and-so? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I got you. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, somebody's got to take it for the team. It just sucks to be, when it's you. And at least we had a good laugh about it. Anyway, the second pickup that I have is actually for Buffalo Wild Wings. And what's funnier, I guess, funny not like haha, but funny ironic, I guess, I don't know. But Miller's, I'm always waiting. I brought my book inside with the complete intention of having to sit for 5 minutes to wait for this order and read some of my book, which I was perfectly happy to do. But it was ready, pretty much as I walked through the door. Buffalo Wild Wings, I think a lot of people complain about Buffalo Wild Wings. Either it's on their scratch it list, like they refuse to go there, pick up for them, or or they just complain about doing it because you have to wait so long. It's a crapshoot for me. I honestly don't get a lot of offers to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. There's only one in our area, and as far as delivery, maybe they're giving them to everybody else. I don't know, because I don't really get them very often. But when I do, I have to say that our location is pretty decent of it being ready when we get there, or about to be. I want to say maybe the last time I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, it was, what is that? What's the honking? Anyway, it was the Buffalo Wild Wings experience where there was like a crocodile, well, not a crocodile, an alligator in the parking lot. So that was, yeah. I hope that doesn't happen again. Otherwise, I'm not getting out of the car. Thankfully, the gator was far enough away from the entrance to where I could still get in. But yeah. Anyway, I'm only 4 minutes away from there. And then hopefully after that, it's smooth sailing. Okay. And then, of course, okay. So also, this double is for the same customer. Love that for me. Makes it even faster. I'm about 11 minutes away from the customer's house right now, but I ran into another Dasher while I was in there, and we were checking the bags that were on the shelving, and they weren't for us or whatever, but there was 3 bags that were sitting behind the counter, and of course about 3 or 4 different servers came over. And granted, this isn't their job, they're not takeout, they're not in charge of that, but you should say something to people you see waiting, but whatever. So a girl comes over and she's like, oh, are you waiting for an order? So the guy says his order name and it's not there. She's like, it should be up soon. And then I said mine, and I could seen it already. She's like, oh, I've got it right here. And she, tied the bag or whatever, and handed it over. And the guy was sitting by the door, and he looks at me, he's like, I hate you. I was like, I'm on a roll, can't stop me now. And he thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, we're on our way up there right now. So let's keep it going. I'm happy today. Good trouble. Somebody went off the road. She's been crying. stopped and got me a slice of margarita pizza. It was divine. Anyway, I am now going to Culver, $6.01 for 3.2 miles. So, it's something. Can't complain. I've had a phenomenal day, so it is what it is. Got a good one. $15.04 to go 5.4 miles. It is a double, but it's for Zakura, which is a sushi place over here, and Mellow Mushroom, and they're like within a half a mile of each other. They're in the same mall, and yeah, that's a good one. I'll take it. We've got it, and then on our way to the Mellow Mushroom. Okay, so I just took what might be one of my last orders for $6.04 to go to Chick-fil-A. I think it was about 4 miles, but it's almost 2 miles just to get there, so it's not that far. So we learned a lesson. We won't be going to Chick-fil-A, at least that Chick-fil-A, past 9 o'clock where you can't wait inside, because I waited in that long line it took too much time. It's funny though, because the delivery that I had brought me home. The delivery was actually in my community, which is crazy, so I don't have to have any other miles to get me home. Normally I put the last of miles at my last drop off, and then I have to drive home from wherever I am. This time, no, but I also learned that one of my neighbors doesn't tip, so that's awesome. $6.04, a complete base pay for this person who didn't want to tip, but whatever. I made a whopping $174.91 today in 7.5 hours, and that's with like a good half an hour of time where I wasn't getting anything. So I could even cut it to 7 hours and say a half an hour break, but I won't do that. That's $23.32 an hour from 2:15 until 9:45, and boom, 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 $1.92 per mile. I don't know that I've done that since I've been in Florida. Maybe I did that in Chicago, on some days, but to get that close to $2 a mile, which is kind of what we all strive for, is $2 plus a mile. I mean, yeah, $2 plus a mile. Incredible. I'm stoked. Today was amazing. I'm thanking all the gods blessings, universe, whatever it is for today, because that was amazing. I would love more days like that, but I'm not going to be greedy. I'm just going to be grateful for this one. So thank you again for following along. If you can go ahead and give me that thumbs up and subscribe, maybe share a video or two, that would be great. Go back and watch some of my old videos if you're new. Welcome. And for those of you who are returning and keep supporting me, I can't thank you enough. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys had a great day. Thanks so much. Till next time. Bye.